Hi, it's Frank Maselli. Welcome to the Certified Seminar Master Program. This is an introduction to the program, give you a feel for what we're going to be doing. And I have to say I'm very excited about this. This program has been about, 30 years in the making. And I hope you find it valuable because the timing, I don't think, could be any better than it is right now. And we'll talk more about that. So let me just introduce you to the program, what it's going to include, what is CSM, how is it going to work, and what are the benefits? Because I think the benefits are quite extraordinary, frankly. So what is CSM? It's an advanced presentation skills training course. Basically, that's what it comes down to. The goal is simple, to help you maximize the business results of your seminars. You do these seminars for a reason, and the reason is you want to generate some new relationships. You're trying to find some great people to become clients. The challenge with that is that to generate the kinds of results you want, and I'll explain that in detail, you need some skills. You need some higher level of skills. That's what this is about. It is exclusively for Acquire Up advisors. And Acquire Up has seeded a tremendous benefit to the program that I think you're going to really love. There are other benefits to the program that if you ever decided to not work with Acquire Up down the road, you will still get all the things that I promise as part of the CSM program. We'll talk about that in a second. Self-paced. There's no time limit. There's no pressure. There are no tests. I mean, this is the NFL now, okay? We're not children anymore. You don't need to be motivated to succeed. You are motivated, so that's great. But I think the self-pacing is good because you could probably finish the core lessons in 10 to 12 hours, and I'll explain all that in a second. Okay, so the price is $1,500, one time, no annual certification or recertification, no additional charges. But the best part is if you sign up at Host University, which is when you're seeing this probably, it's only $995. And we're trying to make this as absolutely comfortable as possible for you. So I think, $995 is not cheap, but it's basically a small percentage of what you would be paying for an actual workshop. Multi-format, what does that mean? A lot of the programs will be in audio, some will be video, and some will be print, things you have to read, short things you have to read, which I think makes it a lot more comfortable. Short lessons, they're all around 10 minutes. I'm going to try to keep them to 10 minutes. Some of them are longer. I will tell you the first few lessons have been about 15, 17 minutes long. But basically they're short. They're like little mini podcasts. They'll be topic specific, which I think focuses for better learning. I think you don't want to ramble too much, and I try to keep it tight. So each topic is pretty focused. And there are core lessons, as I said. These are required for certification. You've got to take the core lessons to get your certification. And then there are what we call electives, very simply. These are a vast array of courses that you can choose depending on your style, depending on what you feel your needs are, what you need strength in. I think you're going to want to use the electives. I think you're going to find many of the electives to be very valuable, but they can be totally at your pace. You don't need the electives to get certified in this, which I think is very helpful. What are the benefits of CSM? Number one is more appointments. That's the overarching goal of this entire program. My goal for every CSM graduate is a minimum of 50% appointment ratio from that audience. I want you to be setting appointments with at least half the room on a consistent basis. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but somewhere in that range would be really successful. And I'll tell you, very few advisors, a minuscule percentage of advisors are anywhere near the 50% number right now. And there's just no reason for that. Just no reason at all. Okay. Quicker conversions, which means a shorter time from prospect to client. So I want that conversion to client post-seminar to happen quickly. And if you do a great job at the seminar, these people are coming into the appointment predisposed to want to work with you. So we're going to shorten that time frame as best we can. Plus, and this is the nice one, a really nice benefit from Acquire Up, a 5% discount on all workshops booked within 6 months after CSM certification. That 5% discount coupled with the $995 price, $995 is about 1/10 1/10 the price of a single seminar. And for 1/10 the price, you could radically improve the business results of every workshop you do for the rest of your career. Think of it that way. We price this thing so that it's almost a no-brainer for you. We wanted to make this as comfortable as possible so that you could jump on this, get the skills you need, and begin to see the kind of results that you deserve from these workshops. The other benefits: free coaching from me for 6 months, personal coaching, not group coaching, one-on-one. You and I, we sit down, we look at your program, we talk about everything you're doing, and it's a great experience. Some of you have already gone through some coaching, which is great. So free coaching, free story analysis. Story analysis is a very important thing. Stories are a critical part of a seminar. You've got to learn what kind of stories to tell, how to tell them, and when to tell them. Free video reviews. When you video your workshop, it's like watching game films, and I will coach you through that whole video process. We'll look at it, we'll watch it together if necessary, and we'll talk it through. Listen, every professional athlete in the world watches game films. You are no different than top NFL players. The funny thing about them is they got the video on the sidelines. Between series, they can watch the entire video. You don't have that luxury. That would be a nice luxury to have, frankly, but you can't do that. But after the seminar, you send me your video, I'll review it, and we'll go over it. It's a fantastic coaching tool. It's one of the best coaching tools we have. Free Kolbe A index analysis. If you haven't taken the Kolbe, you should and you will. And we'll talk more about that. It costs money, but for you, it's free. So, and I'll do a complete Kolbe analysis on you. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't done it, you probably need a little explanation behind that, and I'll teach you what that is. It's one of the most powerful assessment tests you could ever take. 10 times better than the Myers-Briggs or the DISC. Really very useful. And a $500 discount on the PPI. Now, just to be clear, Host University people already get a $400 discount, so this is really just an extra $100 discount on the PPI. The PPI is the personal profile interview, absolute power tool to be using with every one of your workshops, and you'll see more about that. But you're going to want it, and it's normally $1,600, but it's for you, it's only $1,100. So the PPI is actually more expensive than the training program. It's kind of interesting about that. It's a lot of work for me. But anyway, you'll understand more. 50% discount on PowerPoint makeovers. PowerPoint makeover is where we literally go through your slides and we rebuild your deck. We'll make it more meaningful. We rebuild it without changing the compliance part. That's important because you can't be changing compliance stuff. So, but it's fun. We make it more meaningful for the audience. And you get a first look at all new seminar tools, which I think you'll find useful. Everything I come up with, which I'm constantly coming up with stuff, you get to see it before any other human beings on the planet. So good enough. So this is the CSM course list. These are the core lessons. There's 17 of them at the moment. Might be adding a couple of more to the core list, but probably not more than 20 total core courses. I want you to be able to get certified quickly. These are the most important things, the most critical things you need to know to get going fast. So this is where you should start. Again, mix of audio and video. I would say approximately 12 hours, and I think you'll get through these fairly quickly. They're pretty straightforward. So then these are your electives. You got a bunch of electives. You got 34 at the moment, and I'm adding new stuff to this on a regular basis. You'll see all the new stuff as soon as it comes out. You'll be the first people to see it, and I think it'll help you. You'll want to take advantage of many, if not all of these over time. But they're not required for certification. Highly recommended, but not required. So you're going to want to avail yourself of some of this. Why am I using audio? Somebody asked me the other day, why so much audio? Well, you're all pretty familiar with the whole podcasting phenomenon, I'm sure. First of all, audio does not tie you to your computer. You can download these things on your phone. You can listen in the car. You can listen, at the gym when you're jogging, two things that I absolutely love to do. You can listen anywhere that's convenient, and you can hear how to say things. And this is what makes it particularly important. Many top speakers, and my background is in psychology, so many top speakers are what we call primary auditory learners. They absorb a lot better when they can hear someone say something to them, when they hear it, like a book on tape, okay? Audio allows for imagination and translation. You're actually using a different part of your brain when you're listening to stuff versus when you're watching stuff. I don't have time to explain this in detail, but suffice to say that audio works, and it's a great chance for you to improve your actual delivery because you're going to get to hear me say things in a certain way. And not that you want to mimic that, but it'll give you some options as to how you might be able to improve your dramatic delivery. Delivery is a very important thing. Remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it in many cases. And the audience will pick up on that, and that's part of what we're going to train you in how to do. How to say things in a more compelling, interesting, motivating, inspiring way. Very powerful. Okay. How long will CSM take? Totally up to you. Core lessons in about 12 hours. Please don't rush. The other benefits will start immediately. The coaching, the video, the PPI, all that stuff starts as soon as you sign up. You don't have to get certified to get coaching, okay? Now, the sooner the better. That's great. You get the benefit from Acquire Up. That's wonderful. But you're going to get help immediately. And you're also going to get the challenge coin. And I know some of you think this is crazy. I was an Army officer many thousands of years ago, and we used to use these as symbols of achievement. Somebody did something great, they got a challenge coin. The nice thing about this is that you are demonstrating your willingness to improve and to be the best you can possibly be. You want to carry this coin with you at all times. And the question about when do you get the coin, you get the coin as soon as you sign up for the program. There is no completion to the journey of self-discovery. But as soon as you say, yes, I want to get better, that is a major victory. That is the victory that counts. I will make sure that you succeed in this program. Okay, so finishing is not a question. You're going to finish. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to be beneficial. And I want you to carry that coin as a reminder that you said, yes, I want to be the best I can be. My goal with CSM is to create an elite group of advisors who are the absolute best seminar presenters in the financial services profession. I absolutely know we can do it because I know how committed you are to doing this. Just being at Host University says that you've made a major commitment in your future. You understand the power of seminars, and you understand the power of working with the #1 marketing organization in the world. So to get started, go to maselligroup.com, or you can just click on the QR code right here on the screen. It'll take you right to the page on my website where you can sign up for CSM. Very easy to do, very simple. And the rest will be explained once we get your enrollment information, once we get you signed up. If you have any questions, call me. My number's on the screen, or email me, and I'll talk you through anything you want to know. Okay, that's the story. Join us at CSM. I think you're going to have a lot of fun, and I really look forward to working with you. We're going to blow the doors off this thing. It's going to be very, very exciting. So thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.